Whenever I go downtown and see homeless people, like, I didn't make any eye contact with them. I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna keep walking. But when we went on Friday night downtown just ministering to homeless people, it really spoke to me, and from now on whenever I go, I'm not just gonna look at them and walk on. I'm gonna stop and have a conversation with them and ask if they need any prayer.
Our job is to recognize and to see that, and not only to see it but to act upon it. We have to be able to be willing to pray, to recognize what we have to do to help those people, because we're gonna have love overflowing out of us. We can't stop it, so we have to figure out how to use that love and how to use it the way God wants us to use it.
And it was just really awesome to see people's lives changing from what God was doing. And I met some really awesome people. It was really cool. I met one guy and he told us that we inspired him, and he was just inspired to see youth going out and reaching people. Some people whose lives were just really sad, but looking at them and praying for them just gave them so much hope and giving them love.
There's a difference between doing work that you do every day and doing work that you are trying to bless people with, because Jesus did that kind of thing. Jesus went around and he healed the sick and he prayed for people. So when you kind of step into that, it brings you closer to Jesus because you're doing what Jesus did. I was really excited for that, and I'm telling you, God did not disappoint. We had a great time. We did some work at the Lawrence Community Center, and we did some landscaping to really bless people. And we also went downtown and we were walking around, prayed for a lot of people. We saw some people get healed.
During this mission trip, we were given this time to focus on what God wanted to show us. And I felt like God had been telling me that I was going to find a boy with blue shoes and he's going to be wearing size 4. And then later in the afternoon, we had this block party, and there was this boy who was playing basketball, and he had blue shoes, but they were size 3, were too small, and he needed a size 4. Pastor Eli gave us $20 in the beginning of the week, so if we felt like God was telling us to give the $20 to somebody, that we should. And when I saw that boy and once I talked to him, and it was just in God's vision, I felt like God was just telling me this is your opportunity to give him the $20. And I went up and I talked to him, and he was filled with joy once I gave him the $20, and he said thank you. And I felt like God was just telling me that I'm not supposed to be a bystander, that I can actually help people. I have a mission like everybody else does.
As the youth, we are called to serve just as much as the adults, or just as much as the elders, or just as much as the pastors. It does not matter how old we are. Age is just a number. And God can speak through us just as much as he can speak through my grandpa or my mom.
And I want to say thank you for all the people in the congregation that prayed for us and supported us as we went on the mission trip. We really appreciate it.
The investment really paid off this week as we were able to use it to bless other people.
Thank you.
Thank you.